Bowls with the Bard. My name is Cakes, I am your host. This week I am very excited to announce a new series coming your way from Bowls with the Bard. I am very excited to announce Around the Canon in 80 Days. So initially, this little brainchild of mine was going to be a challenge to myself to read all of Shakespeare's plays in 80 days and to create high summaries of all of these plays. Now, when I first thought up this idea, I was under the impression that the rest of my summer and my fall were going to be completely open and I was going to have a lot of free time to read these plays. But since I thought up this idea, it has become clear that the rest of my summer and fall will probably be booked. So, in order to keep this idea of Around the Canon in 80 days going, instead of reading all of these plays in 80 consecutive days, I have set little rules for myself. The first rule is that each play only gets 2 days. So that means that I have to read the play one day, create the summary the next. Another rule I have made for myself. Most of these plays, this will be the second time that I'm reading them. A couple I've read more than twice, and a few of them I have never read before at all. So, as a rule of thumb, I am not allowed to beat myself up if some of these summaries are wrong. It is a lot of content to cover in a very short amount of time. This being said, if I get something wrong, tell me, please. I don't want people watching these shows and becoming misinformed, so please point it out in the comments section. I will thank you. I have separated the plays into categories. Some of these categories include the water plays, that'll mean Pericles and The Tempest. The War of the Roses, which means all of the histories from Richard II through Richard III. Kings and Crowns will include plays like Macbeth and Hamlet. There's a category for all the plays in which women dress as men. And so, rather than trying to read all the plays in 80 consecutive days, I'm going to try to keep the plays in the same categories within a month of each other. So, sometimes that's going to mean that I am reading 6 or 7 plays within the span of 12 days. Other times, that's going to mean that I'm reading 2 or 3 in the course of 4 or 6 days. The goal will be to tackle these categories in consecutive days, but the project as a whole will probably not happen in 80 consecutive days, and that is okay. Ultimately, the number of days that I spend on the plays should add up to no more than 80 days. Exciting news for you surrounding this series. I want to chat with you. If one of these plays is your absolute favorite play and you want to get high with me and create one of these summaries, please come in. If I've already talked to you, please come in again. I will talk to you again about a different play. If you have not come in yet and you're a little bit nervous about coming in without having done an interview, or you don't want to miss out on doing an interview and doing the pitch, come in and do all 3 on the same day. These shows are always more fun when I have somebody else to talk to. I'm hoping to get started on this project in late July. I am absolutely starting with the water plays since it's summer and that works. I am really looking forward to this series. If you're interested in coming in and summarizing a play with me, please email me at bowlswiththebard@gmail.com. That's all for now. Bye guys. If you enjoyed today's episode and you would like to see more content like it, please like us on Facebook at Bowls with the Bard, subscribe to us on YouTube at Bowls with the Bard, and follow us on Instagram at Stoned Shakespeare. We hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.
1,000 sighs to save. Oh, lay me where sad true lover never find my grave to weep there.